Toronto.
Second round. Win this series, and we're one step from the finals.
That's crazy. So you telling me the Clippers lost to the Timberwolves? It's crazy. San Antonio won the Game 7 versus Utah. Golden State got eliminated, thank God. Golden State got eliminated to the secondary team. The secondary team, Houston Rockets, Lakers in it. That's what's up. He's in it. That's it. Damn. They took out the second best player in the league. Damn, Toronto's pretty good. Sweat Boston. Crazy. It's crazy.
Second round. Now things get interesting.
The Eastern Conference Semifinals, Game 1. The Cavaliers are coming off a dominating 4-game sweep in round 1. Will their confidence finally be tested? Tonight, they go up against the Toronto Raptors. The opening game of the conference semifinals, up next.
Game 1 of the Eastern Conference semis. Everything gets turned up a notch. Let's get to it here on 2K Sports. Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Barry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce. So the Raptors starting
lost
five.
To this team.
Scotty Barnes is out there with Walker Kessler. Then it's Williams. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And for Cleveland, at the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Then there's Mitchell. Then it's Darius Garland. And it's the Beast in at the 2. You look at Toronto, well, they've got to be happy with their postseason performance thus far. But the road only gets tougher from here.
It sure does. I mean, they're going to be working as the underdogs. But one way to flip that, win tonight and seize home court advantage.
Now here's Mobley. Pass to the Beast. Takes a 3. Kessler with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Ingram. And the 18-footer right on the mark.
Ingram staying agile, ready to take the shot as soon as that opened up for him.
Here's the Beast. Oh, Kessler with the block. And they'll keep possession. Here's the Beast. Second chance effort. Cleveland again missing.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Inside. Here's Barnes. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be Evan Mobley. These are his first free throws of the game. He's off in the first. He sinks the second. The Cavaliers have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. From deep, Mitchell nails it from beyond the arc.
Mitchell has everything, including that three-point shot.
And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. The rebound by Allen.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
The Beast. Good.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Here's Ingram. Gets an open look and hits it. Ingram's got his second basket.
Ingram has the skill to do that. A nice job setting up and receiving the pass.
Garland, the pass to the Beast. Back to Garland. 4-3. It's another three for Cleveland.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
For Toronto, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. It's Barnes on the wing. Over to the wing. The three. The rebound by Allen. Cleveland has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. The Beast shot is off.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's the Beast. There's the drive. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
They've been able to have some team success in this game despite what's been an awful shooting night for them.
Barnes, it's good.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Cleveland shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Teagues checked in for Williams. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Outside Teague. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. One shot on the way. The rebound by Allen. The Cavaliers leading. And Allie LaForce spoke with Kenny Atkinson. Allie?
And he had nothing but praise for Scotty Barnes on the other side. He said Barnes poses so many problems because of his versatility. He can play multiple positions. He's unselfish. He's got great speed for his size. He had a lot of good things to say. Clearly, Barnes has a big fan here.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Aaron Gordon's checked in for Cleveland. Roddy comes in for Mobley. Outside Teague. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Such a wide open look.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Mitchell, the pass to the Beast. Fires the three. Mitchell,
really ain't no three. That was a two.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
Give me that shit. Strong arm robbery, nigga.
Here's the Beast.
Bam on both
guys. Home with authority.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Raptors trail by 3. Ingram with the ball. No good on the three. The Cavaliers have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Garland, no good. Toronto has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Poked away. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Fast break, Cleveland. Ball's going up the court. Garland for 3. And the three-pointer goes.
Let's get it.
Garland's got 6.
Teamwork make the dream work, baby.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Hunter's checked in for the Cavs. Butler comes in for Garland. Raptors trail by 6. Outside Barnes. There's a minute 12 left in the first. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
So far, they've had a lot of success off fast break plays, and they'll probably continue to push the tempo as much as possible.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
And he makes a first. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Banton's checked in. Both free throws good from Barnes. And so it's Butler who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 4-point game. Outside Hunter from deep. Rebound Toronto. 52 seconds left in the opening quarter. Now Barnes. He's got 7. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, he settled for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Hunter can't get it to go. The Raptors have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Here's Hendricks. Sinks the tray. Hendricks has got 5 now.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Now here's Hunter. Launches it. No good that time. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. It's the Raptors. They're up by 1. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And welcome back, folks, for more Eastern Conference semifinal action. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Toronto?
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes, but has kept the defense guessing as well.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break will add to your total in a hurry.
So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. They've got Williams, and it's Hendricks in at the 3, the small forward.
And you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
The Raptors with a lead. Here's Randolph. To the middle. Hendricks, no good.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Left side, Butler. Teague with a rebound. And for the Raptors, they're shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. Vukcevic, good.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Outside Hunter. Three-pointer. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Pass to Hendricks. Close them in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Here's Randolph. Still no points. Shot clock at 5. And here is Williams. That three's off the mark. Here's Butler. Pass to Benton. To the paint. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. He nails it, and we're tied. Benton's got his first 3 points of the game.
No way he's going to pass that shot. He is getting too far back and relaxed and getting out of it.
Randolph passes to Williams. Three-pointer. Diamante grabs the board. The Cavs have gone 2-4 here in the second quarter. Pass to Butler. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Salon. All sorts of time. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Salon, he's gotten his second bucket. Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Hendricks. 5 points in the game. Outside, Williams. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
You know, that was an excellent play right there. Using his strength to power through contact.
Toronto shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. And it's a completely new group for the Cavaliers. The free throw drops for Williams. The Cavs trailing. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks. Well, the Beast in their last matchup against the 76ers played really superb basketball. He ended up with 44 points, and he really showed up on the defensive end as well, using all of his versatility. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Greg.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, BA. He just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Now here's Kessler. Still without a bucket. Here's Ingram. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. And the Raptors lead by 1.
Well, he's throwing the defense off balance, and then he gets to the bucket. That's a nice move from Ingram.
Here's the Beast. Rebound Toronto. Kessler's got his 4th rebound in this one. And he lobs it up top. It's stolen by Green. To the wing on the left. Here's the Beast. He buries it from 3. The Beast has got 14 points for the game.
In today's NBA, you have to stretch the floor if you want to win. They have loads of confidence from three-point land right now.
Ingram with a screen on Garland. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Down low. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Allen.
Man, if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
Roddy, he's checked in for Evan Mobley. Toronto trailing. Pass to Kessler. Ingram against Green. The shot by Ingram, no good. The Cavaliers have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's eye.
Now here's Barnes. He has 7. Second shot opportunity. They shoot again. And Kessler lays it up and in. Kessler's got his first 2 points of the night.
You've got to love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
The Beast, good. 35 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Kessler, a screen on Garland. Here's the 3. Drills it from deep. He's got 6.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's the beast. 18 points for him. Garland, the pass to the beast. Clock at 4. That one is off. Some solid defense from Ingram. Williams from long range. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Cavaliers on top, up 1. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Well, they've got this crowd on the edge of their seats. It's been one heck of a game. And if they continue to play well, they're going to take control of this series.
Wouldn't that be a nice treat for these fans? Looking at the series breakdown for the Cavaliers. Guys, how important is the first game of a series?
Very important, Ernie. You learn a lot about yourselves and your opponent. Teams will attack and try to exploit your weaknesses.
And after game 1, it's all about how you cover up those weaknesses. Force your opponent to shake up their approach, man.
Yeah, moves and counter moves. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And time for us to get back into it here in game 1. The Raptors shooting efficiently, 50% so far. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Then it's Darius Garland, then it's Donovan Mitchell, and it's the Beast in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for Toronto. Trail by 1. Pass to Ingram. Barnes against Garland. Barnes, no good. Cleveland has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Cleveland shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. So it's Toronto now. It's a 3-point game. Ingram with the ball. He has 6. Clock at 6. That's in. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Ingram's got 9.
They're getting more and more consistent, which means more dangerous as Brandon Ingram knocks down 3.
The Raptors have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Kessler, a screen on Garland. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Well, the Cavaliers shooting about 43% in this one. And he converts the layup. Give him 8.
And that's pretty tough for Garland at his size to be able to score around the contest.
For the lead. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now. The baseline, Jay. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got 5 rebounds in the game. Outside, Williams. Out to the wing. Oh, and Mobley with the block. Here's the Beast. Good. And now a 4-point Cavalier lead.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Outside Ingram, over Mitchell. And a sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
Brandon Ingram showing off the ways he can score. You know he's playing well when he's this patient to do so.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And it's a completely new group for the Cavaliers.
It's not our coach taking us out. That's stupid. Well, let's see what the second string niggas gonna do. Bench players.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Diabate. Here's Salon. Gordon outside. To the inside. Count it and one. We'll have a chance in the three-point play. It's going to be on Brandon Ingram. Cleveland shooting their 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. And the free throw, no good. Raptors trail by 4. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. This is low. From deep three-point range. Offensive rebound. And here's Butler outside. Here's Diabate. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Diabate's got his first basket.
They're finding ways to get the ball to the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Gordon against Barnes. Fires from deep. Connects from downtown. Barnes has got 10 points in the game.
That's a shot he's going to bury, especially when left open.
Left side, Butler. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Williams. Butler covering. Kessler, a screen on Butler for the tie. The shot won't fall.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Pass to Gordon. Over Ingram. No good off the glass. Raptors trail by 3. Ingram on the wing. Now Williams. It's up a 3. It's rebounded by Salon.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Here's Salon. 6 points for him. Here's Diabate. Oh, and now with no question, powered it down.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
1:07 left in the third quarter. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
You could really see his squad was losing steam. Smart timeout to give them a breather.
Green's checked in for Cleveland. So Toronto going with almost an entire new group here. 1:02 left in the third. Here's Lawson. Pass to Vukcevic. Now Barnes. Shot clock at 6. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Diabate's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Batten on the wing. Here's Diabate. Gordon with it. To the middle. Here's Fallon. And he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Now that's how you capitalize on the screen.
And good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help. Their lack of communication on the backside.
Now here's Barnes. He's got 10. Lets the 3 fly. Gets the trifecta. Barnes has got 6 in the quarter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. The Cavaliers on top. They're up by 4. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next.
They did their job. Now time for them starters.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Happy to have you back with us for the Eastern Conference semifinals on 2K Sports. So for the Raptors right now. And it's Lawson in at the 1 spot. Raptors trail by 6. Here's McMillan. Pass to Lawson. Here's Vukcevic. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Allen. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
There you go, Allen.
Inside. Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, nothing you can do about that. I mean, Mitchell finds airspace and fills it.
About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Hendricks. And again, Toronto with a triple.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Here's the Beast. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Cavaliers?
These guys have incredible stamina based on how they've been running the floor, using speedy transition play to get fast break points.
Well, they've been fantastic tonight, really enforcing giveaways and getting scores on the other end. I mean, you get a few more possessions like that, your confidence grows, and you win that turnover battle.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Garland's checked in. Here's Mitchell. And it's Mitchell scoring off the run out.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Pass to Lawson. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Here's Vukcevic. Down low. Beyond the arc. Lawson's shot is off. Cleveland leading by 9. Here's the Beast. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got 4 assists in the game.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Raptors trail by 11. Here's Lawson. Pass to Vukcevic. Here's Hendricks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, Toronto, no good. Here's Mitchell. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
What you love about Mitchell, he plays with energy, explosiveness, and courage.
First one falls. A line change here for Toronto. It's both from the stripe. And if you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Outside Ingram. Will it go? And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
And right now, people wanting to tune in as Brandon Ingram is putting on a show.
Yes, it's good. The Beast has got 12 points here in the second half.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
The shot by Ingram, no good. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Cleveland. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
With a 9-footer, the shot by Ingram, no good.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
And there he is. I mean, attacking the boards, converting off the misses. I mean, trying to do everything he can to secure this W.
I just don't see how you climb back into the game when you're allowing plays like that to happen. Extra work on the offensive glass.
And he hits the jump shot. Cleveland leading by 13. Here's the Beast. Tries again. And it's Allen playing it in.
And the coaching staff and this team, they count on Allen for those second chance opportunities, so he collects 2 more.
Pass to Kessler. Kessler, a screen. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got 8 rebounds in the game. The Beast, good. The Beast has got 10 points in the quarter.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
And capturing the series momentum up front. This is a monster Game 1 win for the Cavaliers.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And they have to be pleased with how they got this series started tonight. A nice 1-0 lead.
The key now is to carry this same energy forward and get that second win. These are the playoffs, so you can't afford to relax or think you've got the series in the bag.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for the Beast.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And that one's good. Ingram. And so it's Cleveland with it. Here's Mitchell. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. And the Raptors with some changes.
Game 1.
Here's McMillan. 32 seconds left in the fourth. Over Garland. And the shot is good. Dropped it in off the front of the rim. Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
B.A., all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap.
Pass to Baldwin. Here's Hendricks. And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference Semifinals. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.
MP sneaking up on Steph Curry as the GOAT shooter.
One game at a time. Win tonight, and the next round is in sight.
Let's ride that hot hand to another W, baby.
Damn. Oh, yeah, okay, I gotta stay focused. Gotta stay focused.
Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Semis. The Cavaliers come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they attempt to take a 2-0 lead against the Toronto Raptors. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue, coming right up.
The Eastern Conference Semifinals continue here on 2K Sports, Game 2. And tonight, we'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers as they go up against the Toronto Raptors. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. Here are the 5 for the Raptors. We've got Williams. Scotty Barnes is out there with Ingram. Then there's Walker Kessler. And for the Cavaliers, a lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Beast out there with Darius Garland. And it's Mitchell in at the small forward position. Taking a look at Toronto. They come into this game, too, Greg, with everything to play for.
And, Kevin, let's be honest. This is more or less a must-win game for them. As the lower seed, putting yourself in a 2-0 hole makes the job that much tougher. They need to steal home court advantage tonight to have any chance in this series.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them without mistake.
Now here's Williams. the arc. Jared Allen grabs the miss. And here are the Cavaliers. And this group looking so confident here in the postseason. Just cruising so far. Going 5 games straight. Undefeated.
And this is a team that isn't just looking at going deep in the playoffs. They want the ultimate reward that only comes after 16 wins. The way they are playing right now, they are clearly in contention to go all the way.
Vassouras screen on Mobley. Barnes can't get it to go.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Raptors moving the ball around. And the Raptors miss again.
0 for 3, not the start they're looking for.
Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Ingram. Outside Williams. Back to Ingram. Vassouras screen on Mitchell. And here's Ingram from the arc.
Okay, we're going to start the game with 4 straight misses. That's about as rough as it gets. It'll get going soon.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Now Barnes. After the miss free from the Beast. Barnes down low. No good that time. Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game.
He doesn't waste any time right there thinking about it. Garland gets that hot pass and he moves.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. As you look at the Beast, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Ingram outside. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's the Beast. A second chance effort. Unable to get that one. Excellent D there from Williams. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Olson. David.
Kenny Atkinson and I got a chance to talk for just a bit. Coach had praise for one of the opponents tonight, the versatile Scotty Barnes. He told me Scotty's somebody that can do it all. He can score, pass, rebound, and defend multiple positions. And that's rare for a player his age. So, Kevin, Scotty's still growing as a player.
Thank you, David. Here's Barnes. Jared Allen making his last shot. Here's Kessler. Hasn't made one yet. Williams for 3. That one's in his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
you, MP. You got this.
Raptors trail by 3. So on the floor for Toronto to start the second quarter. We've got Williams, and it's Vukcevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Teague. Out left to the wing. On the wing, Williams. Lawson sets a screen for Williams, and he makes that one. Williams has got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Raptors. The Beast can't hit.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
The Cavaliers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The free throw good from the Beast. Evan Mobley's checked in for the Cavaliers. Garland comes in for Butler. Both free throws good from the Beast.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Lawson surveying the D. Here's Vukcevic. No scoring in this one. Here's Williams, and it's Williams throwing it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to the okay, even better, we'll take it.
The Beast can't hit. Toronto trailing. Lawson is double. Pass to Hendricks. And stolen by Mobley. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Here's the Beast off his leg. And the refs whistling a kick ball. And Toronto making a change here. Aldrin's checked in. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Williams against Garland. Williams dishes to Teague. Down low. Here's Baldwin. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Already a stellar defender. Maybe he can be relied on to anchor for this team.
And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. That's tipped, and they'll keep possession. And he gets it back. Outside team. Here's Hendricks. 8 points for him. And they call an illegal screen here.
Thank you.
They might start using him a little bit more sparingly with 3 fouls already before the half.
Donovan Mitchell's checked in for the Beast. McMillan checked in for the Raptors.
Thank you.
The Cavaliers have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Pass to Mobley. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. For the 3. It's rebounded by Baldwin. The Raptors have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Here's McMillan. It's tipped. Hendricks passes to Baldwin. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Vukcevic. Buries the long-range jumper. Vukcevic has got his first 3 points of the game.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Pass to Diabate. Mobley outside. Garland, that's for 2. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. The Raptors have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Here's McMillan. Looking for the opening. From deep. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Mitchell outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Weaving his way around. Mitchell tough to guard anywhere on the floor with his skill.
The Cavaliers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. First free throw is good.
We talked about the guys who play bigger than their listed size, and Donovan Mitchell is at the top of that list.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. And Mitchell drops them both. Toronto's gone 1-2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. To Ingram. Barnes outside. Williams for three. It's rebounded by Salon.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Williams against Mitchell. Over Williams, and it's good off the back rim and in. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
Showing off his skills as a shooter. Mitchell knocking down that mid-range level.
Williams gets to Ingram. Poked away. Stolen by Mitchell. Lobbed up there for Allen. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
When you combine his length and leaping ability, Allen is a ridiculous lobber.
Outside Williams. Cheeky. And the Raptors miss again.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Gordon, the pass to Banton. Nobody near Allen. Hits it from three-point range. Allen's got 7 points.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Now here's Barnes. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. He's got 6.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Gordon. Always going up for the alley-oop here. An emphatic alley-oop jam. Oh,
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Ingram right side. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's Mitchell. And it's sent back by Kessler. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Cavaliers lead by 4. And we'll be back with you right after this.
First half of this postseason contest, and it hasn't been a great game so far for the Toronto Raptors.
For as bad as they've been inside, I can't believe it's this close. I hope coach is letting them know. No points in the paint, no W.
Says the man who only got points in the paint. But then again, 4 rings don't lie, big fella.
Thank you, Ernie.
Looking at the series breakdown for the Cavaliers, they were able to hold serve in Game 1, but they'll need that same effort to make the most of their home court edge.
Yeah, don't get comfortable. It's only one game. It was a game that they were supposed to win.
Yeah, but you got a great chance to take a commanding lead in this series, Shaq. You could go up 2-0, and I don't see them losing the series.
Some big expectations on this game, too. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the 3rd quarter.
And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. Raptors trail by 4. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Garland is out there with the beast, and it's Mitchell in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson. The 3 from Barnes. Second chance shot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Jared Allen.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Raptors have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. No good on that one. He doesn't get the second one. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Fires from deep. And there's 3 points. The long-range shot is on target from the beast.
Sharing the love. If you get yourself this open, Mitchell will set you up.
And now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. The beast in the last matchup against the Raptors put on a show. He scored 35 points, and it was impressive how many times he was able to get himself to the foul line and capitalize. This team is playing really well right now. They're playing for each other and working hard to get every win. Kevin, they want to keep it going tonight.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Stolen by Garland. And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Mitchell's got the lead up to 9 now for the Kings. Ingram kicks to Barnes. That shot, no good. Good D by Mobley.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting. just a great job of controlling that defensive backboard, then getting out in transition. That's been the difference.
Barnes against Mobley. Kessler, screen on Mobley. And that one's good, Barnes.
Finally, a make. It only took 5 attempts in the half.
Here's the beast. Excellent D there from Williams.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Cheeky. Off target with his 3. Cleveland leading by 9. From outside the arc. Carries it from 3-point range. The Beast's got a pair of threes now. Around the third for the Kings. Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
To the middle, Cheeky, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GM.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Now here's Barnes, following the miss by Donovan Mitchell. It's Williams high post. He's got 8. 4 on the shot clock. And here's Ingram from the arc. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 4 rebounds in this game. The Beast passes to Garland. Outside Williams. And that's a foul called on the Beast. That's foul number 2 for him. And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Waddy's checked in. Hunter comes in for Mitchell. Green is checked in for the Beast. And it's Butler in for Garland. Toronto working the ball around now. Teague sets a screen for Barnes. Driving to the basket. The Cavaliers pull it in.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
Green finds Butler. Here's Roddy to the wing right side. Mobley a screen on Barnes. Just 4 to shoot. A 3, Hunter. Rebound by the Raptors. Kessler's got his 4th rebound in this one. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
The Raptors shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Diabate's checked in. And the Raptors also making a change. Lawson's checked in. And so it's Cleveland with it. They lead by 7. Butler deciding where to go with it. To the paint. Here's Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
And boy, when Hunter's aggressive, good things seem to happen for him and his team.
And there's a minute 45 left in the third. Barnes outside. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Barnes has got 5 points now this quarter.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Stolen by Kessler. Here's Hendricks. Diabate grabs the board.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Raptors trail by 6. Barnes outside. Diabate grabs the board. Diabate's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Waddy, and he banks in the lane. Waddy's got 8 points.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Here's Kessler. Pass to Watson. And the Raptors making a change here. Vucevic is checked in. Here's Lawson. He has yet to score. From past the arc. Hendricks can't get it to go. Cleveland leading by 8. Pass to Salone. Here's Banton. Gordon with a screen on Lawson. Here's Banton. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Cleveland holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll return shortly. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. So the Raptors 5 right now. McMillan is out there with Baldwin. And it's Vucevic in at the side, walking down the middle. Teague against Gordon. Pass to Vucevic. Inside. That kick out to Teague. No good from outside. The Cavaliers leading by 10. Ejected by Teague. To the left side wing. Launches it. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here's the Beast. Driving inside. Out to the wing. Here's Banton. Offensive rebound. Fires the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Salone's got the lead up to 13 now for Cleveland. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
To the inside, McMillan. And he dunks it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. We'll take it.
That's good from the Beast. Both free throws good from the Beast. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. And so it's Teague with it. He'll bring it up for Toronto. It's a 13-point game. And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Ingram, he's checked in for the Raptors. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Got a chance to listen in on Darko Rajakovic during the huddle, and it was an intense huddle. Coach challenged his team. He told them the effort's not there. It has to get better. We'll see if those words work, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And I love it when Ingram works for that high percentage look. Such a high basketball IQ.
Kicks it out to Allen. From deep. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Raptors trail by 11. Hendricks passes to Ingram. Here's Vukcevic. Allen defending. Here's Baldwin, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Jared Allen, and here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls,
the previous play is under review.
So fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effective.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time. Cleveland leading by 9. Here's the Beast. Nails the 16-footer. The Beast's got 20 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher. A coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Now here's Barnes. Pass to Baldwin. Here's Ingram. And stolen by Hunter. One-on-one here. And Hunter with the jump.
Solid in transition. His eyes light up when he gets a chance to finish one of those off.
Back to Barnes. Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. No good with the rim jumper. Cleveland's gone 1 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end.
Wow. Here's Baldwin. Cheeky. Cavaliers with the rebound. The Beasts got 5 rebounds tonight. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And he makes the first. Mobley, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And Toronto also making a switch. Williams is checked in for Baldwin. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Outside Williams. They need this. It's tipped. Here's the beast. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists in the game. Raptors trail by 19. Ingram outside. Pass to Barnes. Kessler setting the pick for Barnes. Shoots over Mobley. And again, no good by Toronto.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
And they recover.
Yet another possession they've managed to hold on to. They are really in control on offense.
5 to shoot. Goes up again. The beast can't hit.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
And guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in Game 2 for the Cavaliers.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And this is a team right now that is really playing with swagger.
Yeah, and anytime you can go up 2-0, you are in the driver's seat. They are riding pretty high going into Game 3.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for the Beast.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple on this end, getting the looks that he wanted, and knocking them down.
And it's sent back by Kessler. Ingram outside. Barnes outside. Here's Kessler. And Kessler throws it down. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth. Shots good by the Beast. 31 points for the Beast.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Here's Kessler. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Allen with it. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip. With all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference Semifinals. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. So long.
Sneaking up on Steph Curry as the GOAT shooter.
Man, everything feels just a little off. Let's win and go home.
We've got the momentum. Let's keep it going.
Game 3, Eastern Conference Semifinals. The Cleveland Cavaliers come into Game 3 up 2-0. Will their relentless desire thrust them to a third straight victory? The scenery changes to hostile ground as they face off against the Toronto Raptors. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue. Coming right up.
This series already at 2-0. A lot to play for tonight. This is the Eastern Conference Semifinals. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Toronto Raptors at Scotiabank Arena. Brian Anderson here, joined by our analysts, Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Then it's Darius Garland, then there's Mitchell, and it's the Beast in at the 2-guard spot. And for the Raptors, they've got Williams. Scotty Barnes is out there with Walker Kessler. Then it's Brandon Ingram. You look at the Cavaliers, after taking care of business in the first 2 games, a win here on the road would probably clinch the series.
Yeah, if they go up 3-0, it's likely finished. But I expect they'll face a much tougher challenge tonight. A team with its back against the wall and a hostile crowd.
Now here's Garland. Lets it go from the wing. Good work there as it goes.
Well, you can see how effective Darius Garland can be shooting it. It's all about him finding his rhythm.
Pass to Barnes. Ingram with the ball. Lets it go. And the first shot of the night for him. Missing.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Okay, Jared Allen, we see you making that look for a big man. That's a pretty pass.
Here's Toronto with the ball. 4-point game. Now Williams. The 3-ball. The shot by Ingram, no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open shot.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
When Donovan Mitchell is this close to the cup, the defender has got to feel a bit uneasy.
Cleveland shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
Scoring and skill to match that scoring. That is Donovan Mitchell.
little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Now here's Ingram. Left side, Williams. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And here comes Cleveland. And so far, no one has figured out a way to slow this group down. 6 wins in a row in the postseason and aiming to make it 3-0 here tonight.
They are definitely a talented group, and they are clearly in the driver's seat right now. But that could change here tonight.
Toronto has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. To the paint. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. Here's the beast. Barnes with the rebound.
I mean, I think that was their first miss of the game. They've been just rolling.
Well, the defenders stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. Toronto shooting their first foul shot of the night. The Raptors have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Darko Rajakovic. We talked about how his team is prepared to defend against Darius Garland, and Coach said we need to communicate and stay on our toes defensively, whether it's scoring or passing the ball. Garland is a creative player who knows how to manipulate opposing defenses. We should be able to hear his defense talking tonight, guys.
Allie, thank you. Mobley, no good. The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Here's the beast. Williams defending. The beast. Good.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Ingram. Counted from distance.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's the beast. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. For Toronto, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. From outside, off the mark. The Cavs trailing. Takes the 3. Williams grabs the board.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. He seems really frustrated.
Ingram, the pass to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Wow, shake the building with that finish, Scotty Barnes. My goodness.
Outside for Mitchell. The beast passes to Garland. Second chance shot. And the layup is up and in.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Teagues checked in for Toronto. A different look for Cleveland. And here are the Raptors now. Pass to Kessler. And here's Ingram outside. And again, Toronto no good. The Cavaliers have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Butler finds Gordon. Hunter with the ball. 1:36 left in the opening quarter. Back to Gordon. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
I love that Aaron Gordon goes right up with it. He's got really good instincts for knowing when to catch and shoot.
Pass to Ingram. Shot from 12. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Here's Robbie. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes. Now Ingram. Outside Barnes. And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's his first foul of the game. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Randolph. Butler covering. Clock is at 3. Here's Hendricks. And again, no good by Toronto. And it's Butler with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Right, pass to Banton. 27 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Robbie. Let's go with a 3. Williams grabs the board. Toronto trailing. At the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Cavaliers ahead, leading by 1. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. And what stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
They've got Williams, and it's Hendricks in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Toronto. Kick off the second quarter. Gordon outside. Jacks up a 3. Lawson with a rebound. Toronto shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Outside, Williams. Pass to Lawson. Outside, Williams. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Outside Butler. Here's Salone. To the inside. Tibate. And that one is stuffed right through.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants to review the game plan.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Jared Allen, he's checked in for Cleveland. Darius Garland comes in for Butler. Here's Teague. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Lawson. And it's all tied up.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Garland finds Allen. They set the pick. Here's Salon. That shot off the mark. Ooh, Teague with the defensive effort. Pass to Salon. Another shot. And the shot no good. A bit short. For Toronto, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Williams passes to Lawson. Back to Williams. Lays it up and banks it in. Williams has got 9.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Green, the pass to Garland. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Well, a lot of distance on that jumper by Darius Garland. Nice.
Pass to Hendricks. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. The rebound by Allen. The Cavaliers leading. Here's Salon. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
And he drops it first. And he makes both free throws. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, the Beast in their last matchup against the Raptors got the job done. He contributed 31 points, and talk about a two-way player. He was phenomenal at those ends. It was his effort and energy that made the difference in Game 2. The series is starting to heat up, guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Mitchell's checked in for Cleveland. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Outside Barnes. Pass to Kessler. Guarded by Garland. Just 5 to shoot. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Oh, Kessler with the block. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland. The Raptors making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Roddy, he's checked in for the Cavs. Banton comes in for Darius Garland. And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Here's the Beast off the inbound. And it's good on the lay-in. The Beast has got 6.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
In the first half, you want to stay aggressive, but you also want to be careful. That is his second foul already.
Here's Barnes. Mobley grabs the board. Cleveland leading by 3. Here's the Beast. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. The Beast has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Donovan Mitchell on time and on target. Pretty pass.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Good chance here for Ingram. Nails the wide-open jumper. Ingram's got the second bucket on the night. Cleveland has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Here's the Beast. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
From deep, Mitchell. Rebound by the Raptors. Outside Ingram. Pass to Barnes. Here's Kessler. Covered by Mobley. Kessler passes to Ingram. Sends it home from three-point land. Give him 8 points now.
Look at how smooth Ingram's shot is. Hard off the pass, he puts up a silky jumper.
For Toronto, they've gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. And he misses the go-ahead basket. And this is a pretty even game right now in Toronto. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Good whistle there.
Cleveland shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. First free throw is good. A different look for Cleveland. Gordon comes in for Evan Mobley. And it's DeAndre Hunter in for Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. Can't nail the jumper. Here's the Beast. He's got 11. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Cleveland on top. They're up by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the Toronto Raptors.
They're playing too casual, not being aggressive, not getting to the line. They're doing some other things well, but not that.
You know what I'm looking at? Free throw disparity. That's a difference in the game. Taking a look at how the series is going for the Raptors. I'll get straight to it, Kenny. Is this a must-win game for them?
They might not want to admit it, Ernie, but this is a must-win game. I look at this team and I think if they drop this one, it's going to get into their heads and they're not coming back.
Stop it, Kenny. It's not over yet. They know how to respond when their backs are against the walls.
Well, I guess we'll just have to see how it plays out, huh? And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And welcome back, folks, for more Eastern Conference semifinal action. Raptors trail by 3. On the court right now for Cleveland. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Then there's Mitchell, then it's Darius Garland, and it's the Beast in at the shooting guard position. And that one's good. Ingram.
Well, Ingram has great scoring instinct. He knows how to find shots and capitalize on them.
Here's the Beast. Rebounded by Ingram.
He is just not taking smart shots out there. A pattern he has fallen into tonight.
For the lead. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting only 36% so far in this game. Good on the bucket. Garland's got 9 points.
I like the toughness required on that finish by Darius Garland. Boy, oh boy, that was nice. The willingness to mix it up on the interior is so important.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Outside Ingram. Puts one up from 19. And it's Toronto with another.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
They get the rebound. Pass to the Beast. 5 on the clock. Goes back up. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe. No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And Cleveland making a change here. Green is checked in. Toronto has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Cavaliers have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Garland. The 3 is up. Rebound by the Raptors. Kessler's got his 5th rebound in this one. That misses. Had a chance to tie it. The Cavaliers leading. Tipped away. And here's Garland. He's guarded by Barnes. Garland against Barnes. And the shot is good by Garland. Garland's got 4 points this quarter.
Tremendous balance and body control. Darius Garland, no stranger to finishing inside.
Guarded by Garland. Outside Barnes. The 3. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Outside Mitchell. Outside Garland. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, give Darius Garland credit for looking to score. He forces the defense into action. Shoot 2.
First one falls for him.
And Garland does a little bit of everything. A versatile guard with a bright, bright future.
Garland hits them both.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Back to Williams. Drives to the hoop. The layup misses.
Oh, love the intensity once they're hitting the boards.
Inside. And he dumps it. What a pass to set him up.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
Barnes feeling it out a bit. Here's Hendricks. No points yet. Down low. Here's Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
Outside, Green. And he lobs it up. His a 13-footer. Diabate grabs the board. The Cavaliers lead by 6. On the wing, Green passes along. Outside Butler from downtown. Sinks it from distance. Butler's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And the Raptors with some changes. Vukcevic comes in for Kessler. And it's Lawson in for Williams. Hunter's checked in for the Cavs. Banton comes in for Garland. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. They trail by 9. 1:16 left in the third. Here's Lawson. Barnes, no good.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass. Really getting after it and being physical. Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Pass to Hendricks. Now here's Teague. Back to Barnes. Just 5 on the clock. And the Raptors miss again.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Outside Butler. Here's Diabate. Outside Hunter.
I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Outside Barnes. They need this. Drains the triple. Barnes has got his second basket on the night.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Cavaliers ahead, leading by 10. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
happy to have you back with us for the Eastern Conference semifinals on 2K Sports. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Cleveland leading by 10. And it's Hendricks in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. The Beast. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And it's the Raptors with the ball, following the score by Cleveland.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Raptors trail by 15.
Yeah, look at me.
And here's Teague. Here's Vukcevic. Pass to Baldwin. Here's Vukcevic from outside the arc. Not going to go that time.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And the first one at the line is good for the Cavaliers. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Diabate. And Darius Garland subbed in for Butler. He's perfect from the line this time. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. The Raptors shooting just 38% for this game so far. To the paint. Here's McMillan. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
I'm surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
Tipped. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. Raptors trail by 15. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Here's Vukcevic. Pass to Baldwin. Here's Vukcevic. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. Inside. Here's the Beast. Left side Garland. Gordon outside. The Beast. Good. The Beast has got 10 points here in the second half.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Gordon against Teague. Pass to McMillan from the arc. Fires in the triple. McMillan's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They're being put to the test, and he's doing everything he can to keep them in this game.
Toronto's gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Tipped. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Toronto making a switch here. Ingram's checked in. And Cleveland with a change here too. Roddy, he's checked in for Gordon. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Pass to T. Here's Hendricks. 5 to shoot. The Raptors need to get off a shot. His first shot attempt. Offensive rebound. Ingram on the wing. Over Garland. McMillan passes to Ingram. Over Garland. And that's good for 2.
Yeah, Ingram is having a great night so far. Playing passionate offense and finding lots of quality looks.
Picked his pocket. Teague to pass to McMillan. Here's Hendricks. Goes up at the elbow. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Hunter. The shot misses. Ooh, Teague with the defensive effort. Raptors trail by 12. Ingram, the pass to Teague. Out left to the wing. Here's Vucevic. And it falls all over the rim and in.
The simple bounce pass works at any level, including the highest level.
With the drive. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Here's McMillan. There's the triple. Hunter with the rebound. To the left wing. Here's the beast. Cleveland again missing.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's McMillan. Here's Teague. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. Teague's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Here's the beast. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter here. 2 in the drought. The Cavaliers again cannot hit.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
Williams passes to Ingram. Over Mitchell. Cavaliers with a rebound. 17 points was their biggest margin. The beast. Good. The beast has got 24.
And that'll wrap up Game 3. Now we'll look ahead towards an important Game 4 for the Cavaliers.
Well, I have to comment on their strong performance tonight at the charity stripe.
And it might have won them the game. The ability to draw fouls and capitalize can be a real difference maker.
And with their performance tonight, you have to think this series is all but over.
It's impossible to see it any other way. And I don't think it's going to get past Game 4. If this doesn't end in a sweep, I'll be shocked.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for the Beast.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
Pass to Kessler. Launches a 3. Mitchell grabs a miss. Shoots. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
The length of Ingram poses issues for defenders, which is why he gets fouled a lot.
That free throw, good from Ingram. Both free throws good from Ingram. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. And now that they're up 3-0, winning this whole series is well within their grasp.
You think it's only a matter of time, but the postseason is all about expecting the unexpected. They need to stay focused and finish strong.
Time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference Playoffs. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.
First team all defense is MP and 4 other guys.
Got to win this game tonight and close these guys out.
Let's keep this winning streak going.
Game 4, Eastern Semifinals. The Cavaliers have a commanding 3-0 series lead. Is it time for their dreams to be realized, for their thirst to be quenched? Find out tonight as they do battle against the Raptors. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue, coming right up.
Game 4 of the Eastern Conference semifinals set to go. Welcome fans to the postseason of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Garland is out there with the beast, and it's Mitchell in at the 3. And for Toronto, Ingram is out there with Barnes. Then it's Williams. Then there's Walker Kessler. Look at Cleveland. And they can put an end to this series in no time tonight, Greg.
And that's got to be the approach that they take mentally. When you've got a team facing elimination, don't even give them a glimmer of hope. Put your foot down right away, close it out, and get a nice rest before the conference finals.
You're right. Don't give them any hope. And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. Pass to Ingram. Outside Williams. And there's the drive. Got a piece of it. Here's the beast. He goes up again. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. Barnes against Mobley. Barnes passes to Ingram. On the clock. Doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Pass to Kessler. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Barnes, screen on Garland. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Barnes. That one's in. His first shot this game.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Here's Garland. Here's the Beast. Mitchell trying to free himself. The Beast can't hit. The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Pass to Kessler. Lets it go with the 3. The shot, no good.
Yeah, not really much of a flow offensively yet. Only 1 of 4 from the field.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. And you look at the Beast, leading the league in points per game. Such a great play. And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. And you know, you can't help but be impressed with the fashion they've been tearing through these first 2 rounds. They steamrolled their way to 7 straight wins to start the playoffs.
I mean, a 7-game win streak in the regular season is impressive. But to do it in the postseason against the best teams in the league, that's really incredible. If I had to make a prediction, Kevin, I'd say we might be in the right seats tonight to see another Broom come out on the floor. Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Williams can't get it to go. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Pass to the Beast. On the wing, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. The Beast's got his second bucket of the night.
And sometimes it looks like for Garland, the game comes a bit easy, whether making plays for himself or others.
Here's Kessler. And here is Ingram, covered by Mitchell. Ingram against Mitchell. And it's Ingram missing.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The Beast in the last matchup against Toronto got the job done. He finished with 30 points, and you love what he gives his team at both ends. And this team is on a hot streak. His play is a big reason why. We'll see if that continues. Kevin?
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. G.A. really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
And the Raptors with the ball. Jared Allen making his last shot. Count the basket.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Cleveland's gone 1-2 from long range in the first quarter.
For some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Offensive rebound. Kessler. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Raptors shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Kessler. And it's a completely new group for Cleveland. And Kessler drops them both. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. The Raptors making a switch here. Vukcevic is checked in. .121 left here in the opening quarter. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Trailing by 2. Pass to Hunter on the wing. Gordon. To the middle. Here's Banton. And that one good.
And the instincts there from Aaron Gordon, just getting the ball to the guy ready to strike.
The Raptors have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Barnes outside. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Roddy. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Scotty Barnes picks one up. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the night. The first free throw is good. Randolph's checked in for Toronto. Good on both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Toronto trailing. 36 seconds left in the first quarter. Barnes up top. Sweet little floater.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Cleveland's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. 17 seconds left in the first. Now, here's Hunter. Still without a basket. 4 on the clock. Let's try. the kick outside to Butler. Nailed from three-point land.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Cleveland ahead, up by 3. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinals. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
They got Scotty Barnes and Hendricks in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Great look, but off the mark.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect them to make every single one of those.
Barnes against Gordon. On the wing, Barnes. He has 6. Hendricks can't get it to go. Cavaliers leading. Over to the left wing. Nice to Leonard. Lets the 3 fly. Toronto grabs the miss. Thursday's loss was a disappointment.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
Yeah, drawing fouls is tough, but the important part about that is when you get to the free throw line, you've got to turn those into points, and it might have cost them in that last ball game missing all those chippies.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And Cleveland making a change here. To the left wing. Cleveland moving the ball around. Gordon a screen. Down low. Pass to Diabate. They kick it out to Green. And here is Butler. Just 5 to shoot. The Cavaliers with another miss. Raptors with the lead. Teague the pass to Austin. Here's Vukcevic. Now here's Teague. Launches a 3. Hendricks can't get it to go.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far. And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. So both teams changing it up here. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Ingram against Garland. Good. Ingram's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Showing off in plays just like that.
Here's Salone. Garland with the bucket. Garland's got 5 points so far.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Pass to Kessler. Here's Ingram. And the shot goes in. He's got 9.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight for him.
Here in the second quarter, just with 3.5 minutes played, here's Allen. And Allen slams it in.
Assessing that possession right there, Garland waiting for the opening to find the man.
Here's McMillan. Still scoreless. Pass to Ingram. To the paint. Here's McMillan. Just 3 to shoot. Takes a 3. And it's Ingram missing. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. And Green slams it in.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
And Cleveland making a change here. Bodies checked in. Raptors trail by 3. 1:56 left to play in the first half. Williams passes to Kessler. Barnes down low. Left block shot on the way. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Cleveland leading by 3. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Pass to Kessler. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Jared Allen. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the...
Be up on them.
Here's Williams. Ingram outside. Pass to Barnes. To the wing on the left. Kessler against Allen. Shot clock at 5. Here's Williams. And again, Toronto no up. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Drives to the hoop. Shot's good by the Beast. And it's 6 points for the Beast.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Toronto's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. For 3, Ingram. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Raptors moving the ball around. 19 seconds left to play here in the half. That shot, no good. Pass to the Beast. And stolen by Barnes. Ingram outside. Over Mitchell. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Cavaliers lead by 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
They've been playing very unselfish. I'm telling you, these guys are feeding off the ball movement. And as a basketball fan, it's wonderful to watch, Shaq.
Yeah, no Tyler Ball from them. That's why they're getting the good looks. Get it, Tyler Hero?
Tyler Ball, Hero Ball.
I knew you would understand, Ernie.
Taking a look at how the series is going for the Raptors. Guys, if you had to come up with one word to describe their situation in this series, what would it be?
Question for the panel. Is long shot one word or two?
Yes.
It's not looking good.
Well, I think it's long-shot. So
let's pretend it's one word.
Well, Cancun, that's the word that they should be thinking about.
Well played. Well played. We'll see how they do. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. Brandon Ingram with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, and through the first two quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
So on the floor for Cleveland, a waddle length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Beast out there with Darius Garland. And it's Mitchell in its small forward. On the wing, Williams. It's Ingram on the wing. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Cavaliers leading. Here's the Beast. They get it back. Mobley. Out to the right wing. Here's the Beast. He's guarded by Williams. Bangs home the trifecta. Mobley's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Pass to Kessler. Ingram outside. Kessler throws it down.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here's Ingram. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his fifth rebound right now in the game. The Beast can hit.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Right wing. Cheeky. The teardrop falls in.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater. Boy, those sure are pretty.
Here's the Beast going inside. No shot out that time. Excellent D there from Williams. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the Raptors. It's a three-point game. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And they made Ingram fight for that one, but he's not afraid to get physical. This is a good sign.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. He makes one of two that time.
When you add the length to the skill set that Brandon Ingram brings to every game, you really have a tough matchup for any opponent.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
For Cleveland, they have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. first one falls for him.
Yeah, we can talk about the insane dunking, but Aaron Gordon is such a great glue guy. Does all the little things and willing to sacrifice his numbers for the good of the team.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants to talk to his guys.
Yeah, his shot is just not there tonight, guys. And instead of trying to shoot himself out of the slump, maybe he needs to start moving the ball around and creating for his teammates.
Cavaliers on D. They lead by 4.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
Green passes to Butler. Here's Solon. And he's good on the 3-ball. Solon's got the lead up to 7 out for Cleveland.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Barnes outside. That one drops for him.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
The Cavaliers leading by 5. Mobley outside. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Williams comes with a double team. Solon, no good. Toronto has gone even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Barnes can't get it to go. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The Cavaliers have yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5. First one falls, and the Cavaliers making a change here. Banton's checked in. And so Butler nails both of them.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Lawson kicks the tee. Pass to Williams. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And really credit the advantage on the backcourt. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Here's Solon. Hendricks pulls it in. Lakers trail by 7. Lawson surveying the D. Pass to Teague. Here's Hendricks. Back to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Kessler's setting the pick for Williams. And the Raptors miss again.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Hendricks can't get it to go. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Here's Solon. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, easy call.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
That one is off. Some changes for Toronto. Vucevic is checked in, and it's McMillan in for Williams. And Cleveland also making a change. Hunter's checked in for Butler. Good on the second free throw. And so it's Lawson with it, bringing it up for the Raptors. Trailing here by 8. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Here's Banton. Here's Diabate. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. 35 seconds left to play in the third. Here's McMillan. Knocks down the three ball. McMillan's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And no matter who it is, that kind of game isn't going to get it.
17 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Hunter with it. Still yet to score. 5 on the clock. There's the 3. No good. The third quarter comes to a close. Cavaliers ahead, leading by 5. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. McMillan is out there with Baldwin, and it's Teague in at the 4-man position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Raptors trail by 8. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Baldwin. This one for 3. Drops in the tray. Vucevic has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's the beast. Can't cash in from close range. Pass to Vucevic. No good with the triple. Cleveland leading by 5. They grab their own miss. And Mobley throws it down.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Here's Vucevic. Pass to Hendricks. Over to the wing. Here's McMillan. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score.
And they continue to control the ball.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
They get a hand on it. Here's Vucevic. Toronto working the ball around now. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's the beast. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And the first one drops. Ingram, he's checked in for Baldwin. Allen's checked in for Cleveland. Mitchell comes in for Hunter. Both free throws good from the beast. And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. During the last break, listened in on Darko Rajakovic talking to his team. Now, he was vocal in the huddle. He told his guys, don't quit on each other. We're still in this game, guys, but I need each one of you to up your energy level. Let's make a run now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Count that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut to just 7 on the basket from Ingram. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
You could put that ball just about anywhere for Jared Allen. Puts those long arms to great use.
Stolen by Allen. He gets that one. Allen's got the lead up to 11 now for Cleveland. For Toronto, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. And it's McMillan missing. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Yep, that one goes in there.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Bounce pass Ingram. And finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull out.
He's got plenty of those, that's for sure. And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
And it's still a close game. I mean, despite the fact that they've struggled to compete on the boards.
McMillan can't make it work.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it. And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. For 3, Ingram. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Shots good by the Beast. The Beast's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Goes up. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
The shot by Williams, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 17. Here's the Beast. The shot, no good. Good D by Williams. Toronto's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. And the first one at the line is good. And Williams drops them both. We've got 1:23 left here in the fourth quarter.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the Cavaliers.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And tonight's win really a reflection of how dominant they have been all series long. The 4-game sweep.
Yeah, I don't think they expected to pull off such a decisive win, but they had the momentum all series long. Time now, they get to move on.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for the Beast.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hits.
And slam dunk by Allen.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Inside. Here's McMillan. Drops it off the fadeaway. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. And Cleveland can just let the clock run down here. And the Cleveland Cavaliers win the series and will move on. And with the 4-game sweep, they steamrolled their way through round 2. Now, Greg, they head to the conference finals on the highest of notes.
And to that point, Kevin, I really feel like this team is playing their best basketball of the season. They're going to have some downtime before the next round, but as well as they're playing, probably wish this thing would start tomorrow.
It's time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference Playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
MP sneaking up on Steph Curry as the GOAT shooter.